Okay, once again, hi there. Today we are going to be playing SuperTuxKart. You hear the music now. Yay, I'm going to turn the music off because I don't want the music. Yes, for some reason OBS didn't pick it up. When something changes while OBS is running, OBS doesn't understand change, I guess. So you have to exit out of OBS and then go back in again. So can you hear the engine now? You should be able to hear the engine, and it should not be annoyingly loud. Yes, good. Well, yet another annoying thing, but at least that one got fixed fairly quickly. So this is story mode on SuperTuxKart. The story itself is kind of dumb, where the Free Software Foundation GNU has been kidnapped by No-Lock, the villain of this piece, and for some reason you need to win a bunch of races so you can race No-Lock, and then he'll let you free GNU, I guess. I think that's the basic story, but it really doesn't make a lot of sense. But it does give you a chance to go through a whole bunch of different races. So here you can see that there's a number of locked races. You unlock them by doing the unlocked races. And you can see there are numbers. These buildings represent races. The number shows you basically how hard the race is. So for instance, there's one over here that should be very, very easy. Okay, let's start with the first race. I'm actually going to start at intermediate level of difficulty. And if you're familiar at all with Mario Kart, this is pretty much the same thing. I mean, the power-ups and such are slightly different. Oh, well. And of course, the tracks are different. They can't duplicate everything, but the whole concept is basically the same. You're racing a bunch of like go-karts. The characters are all representing open... Oh, that was very bad. I didn't want to do that. Let me see if I can do that. Oh, and then drive off into there. Yeah, the characters represent sort of mascots of various free software projects. You can see that my... my cart has a license plate of OpenBSD, which is a free software project. It's a version of Unix, BSD Unix. Who's represented, if you look in the upper left-hand corner, that's me. It's represented by a blowfish, which is kind of nice. Cute. And then there's the BSD daemon, and well, I don't recognize some of those mascots. I don't. The duck, I think, is called Adiumi. I'm not sure what software project that is, but the barrels, the blue things, the barrels and such, like what I just picked up there, are nitro. Well, So you burn nitro to give yourself a speed boost. What I have right now as a power-up is a plunger, just changed to a bowling ball. The bowling ball, basically, you can throw it at somebody and knock them off the course for a moment. The banana peels represent bad things. And I completed a challenge. And the sort of birthday present things represent good things. All right. Now, you can see we've got a silver trophy for that one. What do we have? Look for some other easier. Yeah, there's a couple more zeros here that are unlocked. Vulcan Island. Fire. I'll go for the intermediate race again. And you can see some of the tracks have splits in them. There, I just used a bowling ball on that racer. For the longest time, I mean, this has been out, it used to be TuxKart, and has been out for a very long time when it became SuperTuxKart. And for the longest time, it was just single player. Alright, so now I have this plunger. Oh my goodness, something, yeah. That was a basketball. The plunger allows you to attach yourself to someone who's ahead of you with a sort of long rubbery line, and it will pull you forward. Well, that sort of chevron is a speed boost. It does a little better than the nitro does. I think you've seen me use the fly swatter before, so that's not. Ah, the cupcake. The cupcake is a bomb. You throw it at people, it flies through the air and hits somebody. Like this. Whoop. Like that, I mean, sorry. But the cupcake guides itself, whereas the bowling ball, you need to throw it right at whoever it is that you want to attack. The bubble gum, which I just did, inflates and protects you from things like the bowling ball. And after a certain amount of time, it pops and leaves a sticky gum on the track. I've got another cupcake. That was the switch power-up. It switches good things to be bad things and bad things to be good things. It doesn't last very long. But if you're running towards, I mean, if you're driving towards a good thing and it suddenly changes to a bad thing, that can screw up your run very, very badly. The fly swatter, so if anybody gets near me, they'll get swatted, which will make them look squished and cause them to be much slower. Well, yeah, the hazards and power-ups got switched there for a moment. I completed another challenge. There would usually be music here celebrating your win, but I turned off the music. So you can see I have 2 silver trophies now, and there are 2 races up ahead that are also low level difficulty, so I will go up to one of those. And let's do intermediate again. Collect nitro. This sort of race, your goal is to finish the race with a certain amount of nitro. And you can see down in the lower right hand corner that nitro indicator has sort of a white area there around part of it, and that's telling you how much nitro you need when you complete the race. But you're not racing against people now, but you are racing against the clock. You can see in the upper right hand corner there's a clock counting down. In the lower right hand corner shows you how much nitro you have and how much you need to have when the race finishes. You're given some speed boosts, so you need to use those judiciously so that you can finish this race in the amount of time given. Yeah, this game has all sorts of features. Various different sorts of races. Oh, and I was saying, for the longest time it didn't have multiplayer, but now it does. I haven't ever tried the multiplayer, so I can't comment on how good it is. But someday, if anybody wants to play SuperTuxKart against me, please let me know. Leave a message in my Discord, or DM me on Twitter. Oh, I missed a... Well, I'm getting close to what I need. Final lap. And it looks like I have enough time to finish, and it looks like I'm doing well on nitros. If I just pick up enough on this go-round, this lap, I should finish in adequate time and with enough nitro. There, that sound means I have enough nitro. I don't have to actually watch the nitro gauge the whole time. There. And I have completed another challenge. I wouldn't call the story for this game especially compelling or good or whatever, but it serves more as a framework, I guess, for the various races. Okay, we now have 2 silver trophies. We'll go for a third one. Yes, intermediate again. And there are race modes where there aren't any of the hazards or bonus things. There, you get to watch me. So the opponent was pulled back a little bit, and I was pulled forward a little bit. With that sling, well, that, whoa! Somebody just threw a cupcake bomb at me. Oh, somebody else just threw a cupcake bomb at me. They're recognizing me as being dangerous, I guess. Wow! I might not win this one. but well, at least somebody other than me got hit. And you see those stars, that means they got hit with something. I don't know what. Whoa! I did not want to run into any of that. Well, that was just poor play on my part. You see the gum that oh, person left, well, bot left behind. So there's one opponent ahead of me here. I have to aim and, yes, knock him out. You can throw the plunger behind you. If you do, what happens? That's somebody else putting the that on everybody ahead of them. Those parachutes. If you throw it behind you, instead of pulling you forward and pulling the person you shoot it at ahead, I mean behind, sorry, you go faster, they go slower. If you throw it behind you, what happens is it obscures their view. There's a big round circle representing the plunger, and here comes another basketball at me. Oh, my goodness, he's going to just barely beat me. Missed! Oh! Very close. I'm listening but not watching chat, so if you need me to do anything, say so. Well, I am going to restart this race. I was very close to winning that one. And I think if I had just played a little better, I would have won. I don't know how much that screws up if the, there, I just used that parachute thing on everybody ahead of me, which was everybody at that point. And so everybody else slowed down. But if you're a human being playing and you get hit by that, it is very distracting and makes it difficult to see what's going on ahead of you. So yeah, you can throw the bowling ball forward or backwards as well to do an attack backwards. You have to be looking backwards. So got him. I do not do well with backwards attacks. You probably won't see me doing a backwards attack. I just get kind of confused when I'm looking backwards. And it does make it hard. You need to look back, do your attack, and then look forward again right away. Otherwise you won't see what turns are coming up. I suppose if you have the tracks memorized, then you don't, have to worry about it. If you have enough of a lead, you can get to where they can't throw anything at you anymore, but they can still do things like attach a parachute to you, or send a basketball at you. I think this time I'm going to win. No, I wasn't able to get big nitro barrel there. Yes. Much better. 16 seconds better because I didn't screw up. Well, I'm glad I was able to get the sound fixed finally. Alright, so we've done 4 races so far. We have 3 more that are currently unlocked. Let's go look, see what those are. There's another one right here, another easy one. Ravenbridge Mansion. And yes, it'll tell you what kind of race you're going to be doing. This is a normal race. You need to win it, and there are going to be 5 AI karts. I really do like all of the work that they put into these tracks. The only problem is, when I'm racing, I don't really have time or attention to be paying attention to all the work that they put in on these. And I'm sure that it was an enormous amount of work that they put in. But, oh, great. Yes, I hit a banana peel and it gave me an anchor, which slowed me down. But yes, this bubblegum protects you when it's there against just about anything. Any of the hazards that somebody might send at you. Yeah, good. I have plenty of nitro now. So if somebody were to send another one of those basketballs at me, I would be protected right now. Whoa, that was bad. That's what happens when you go off the course. A bird comes and rescues you. Sometimes you can get off the course in a way, or get stuck in a way, that the game doesn't realize it. And there's a button you can basically use to summon the bird to put you back on the course. I wish I had a... Yeah. Unfortunately, the fly swatter does not protect you from the basketball. Whoa! Come on! Yes, I was going the wrong way. I know that. Whoa! Come back here. There. Yeah, so this course, as you can see, also has forks in it, and different things you can, like ways you can go to complete the course. That was very bad of me. I gave myself a parachute. My goodness. Yeah, the basketball targets whoever is in the lead, so being in the lead position can... Wow. Completed achievement power-up love. Being in the lead position can be dangerous. But I completed the race before the basketball got to me this time, so that is good. I have unlocked, let's see, a track and a Grand Prix. Grand Prix are a series of races. You can see over here showing you the races that are in that particular Grand Prix, and this is the Zen Garden track that it's showing over there. So, yeah, we've got two that are really close. One, I think that was one that was locked before and is unlocked now. Let's go here. Coming up from behind, so yeah, there we are. That one that has a 0 on it, and there should be one right next to it as well. It's also a 0. Antediluvian abyss. Misfire. Another normal race, this time 4 AI carts, and I'm required to win it. Always in it to win it. Yeah, occasionally I will have enough attention that I can pay attention to what's going on around me, the racetrack. Oh. That was a calculated risk. I really wanted that nitro barrel. I was willing to... I didn't want to, but I was willing to hit the banana peel. So if you don't have a power-up that you can activate, and you press the fire button, it honks your horn. So I just honked my horn because I had... thought I had a power-up, but I didn't. So. Nitro. I'm not a big fan of the plunger. I am a big fan of speed boost, though. Because if you're ahead, if you're in first place, oh my. The only real useful way to use it is to look back. And as I said, I'm not good at looking back. I get confused. Final lap. I like, once again, and it's possible to get that barrel without hitting a banana peel. I'm just failing. And it's not easy. You have to cut the angle just right. So yeah, the power-up that I really want when I'm in first is the speed boost power-up. Like that. Not especially useful anymore. But, because you don't have to look backwards to use speed boost, obviously. Whereas most of the other things you do. Alright, so 4 more unlocked tracks. Here's another one that's not very high difficulty. Another normal race. This one racing around Loch Ness. Or what they think is Loch Ness, I guess. I like the sound design on this game as well. The sort of strike sound that the bowling ball makes when you do the switch power up, or, well, it's not really a power up, but there, it sounds like you're blowing up a balloon. Yeah, those are on-track speed boosts. Oh, I missed. So they're kind of like, oh, wow. That was very, very bad timing for me. The sound of the gum breaking sounds very much like you're popping a bubblegum bubble. Whoa, there. That is what it looks like when you get hit with a plunger in the face in this game. Now I have to wait for this guy to lose his bubble gum. And then I can hit him. Oh. Oh, haha. He's going to get hit with that basketball. I didn't even have to hit him with my bowling ball. Oh, somebody just attached themselves to me with a plunger, but not enough so that they could pass me. And so I shall win. Very close race. Less than half a second between first and second. But that's enough. So, I'm looking over here at my phone, which I have on mobile Twitch, in its, monitor to the stream mode, dashboard mode. And it's got an activity feed area, which has just been showing the rotating circle of buffering this whole time. I think there might be something wrong with it. You completed the intermediate challenge. You unlocked track Coco Temple. I believe that's this one over here. Still have... I'm going to look at these next. Yeah, here we are. That's locked. There's a 35, and here's a 0, so I'm going to go at this one next. No peak, laps 3. Normal race, 5 AI carts. Looking at this, you would think the track is super slippery, but it's not any slipperier than any of the other tracks. There's a choice, I pretty much always go for nitro. Whoa! That was very bad. Oh, and this is even worse. Ha ha ha! I am not going to win this time. That racer is very far ahead of me. Two racers are very far ahead of me. Well, I still have some time that I can make up. Oh, hit again with the... Oh, no, this is just terrible. I am in last place on the final lap. Nah, there's no way I'm going to win this one. But I at least want to finish. Oh, again! I did not make that turn. Wow. This is terrible. And he slaps me after the... So, wow, like over a second. That is a big failure. We will do it again. Hopefully I won't screw up quite so much this time and run off the track. Yeah. I say it's not any slipperier than any of the other tracks, and then I spend all my time running off the track. I can't really use the "it's so slippery" excuse. After saying it's not any slipperier. Well, I think I'm doing a little better this time. Well, that's not going to help me get any closer to this guy. Missed that. Whoa! I ran off the track again. Great. And then I get hit with a fly swatter. Final lap. That is heading for the person in the lead. Whoa. You can see they're stunned a little bit. Oh, stop! Wow. I am not doing well on this track. I'm not going to win again. I am again going to fail to win. You know, in the past, I really haven't had this much trouble on this track. Finished the race in 4th place. How very exciting. Now, I'm gonna try a different one. That's supposed to be an easy one. I'm gonna try this one. A time trial. different class of race. Required rank 1, number of AI cards 5. So this is the kind where you don't have any boosts, I believe. You've got Nitro, but you don't have... Oh, wow. Have any of those presents that give you power-ups. You are given speed boosts, a certain number of them to start. Oh man. Well. Whoa. Oh, great. The only one of those that I kind of like is there's a time bomb one. Wow, and I just went off the track. And the time bomb one you can transfer to somebody else, so it isn't going to blow you up necessarily. If you bump into... Yeah, I'm in last place. Wow. If you bump into another cart, it will transfer the time bomb to them. And if you've transferred the time bomb to them, they can't transfer it back to you. They can transfer it to somebody else as long as they get rid of it. And I did it again. Wow. As long as they get rid of it before it explodes. And there's a timer on it so you can see. Looks like a bundle of dynamite sticks. Sort of a timer attached to it. And somebody's already finished. Yeah. Well, I finished the race, but in 5th place out of 6. Ah. Huh. I think I'm going to try a different race again. Oh, what's over here? Yeah, it's been quite a while since the last time I played this, and before that it was even longer, so... I want to win. Heck with it. I'm going for the easy. Inflate there. I'm sure that those who have watched or played a lot of Mario Kart are seeing lots of things that are very familiar. I don't think they make any secret of the fact that this is, I don't know, an homage to Mario Kart. There were even some of the tracks were very, very similar to Mario Kart tracks. There's one track that was a rainbow road, and it looked very similar to one of the Mario Kart tracks, Super Mario Kart, or whichever one had Rainbow Road. They have taken that kart out of the main, sorry, that track out of the main game, as far as I know. Maybe they got a cease and desist from Nintendo. Because really, it was very similar. Yeah, you can see how much easier Novice is than Intermediate. I'm just crushing this one. There's the time bomb, and no one is near me, so yeah, I didn't wait for the time bomb to finish ticking. I just ran into another banana peel, and it set off the time bomb. I believe that the bubble gum can protect you from getting hit by the time bomb. I mean, getting blown up by the time bomb, or having it attached to you, or whatever. I'm not sure. The bubble gum is a good power-up. Protect you from many things. There. Well, I won a race. I'm happy now. Hello, Punch025. Hello, Linky. Sorry, I didn't notice you there. I was in the middle of a race. So, how are you doing today, Linky? And how are you, Punch025? Oh, this is a Grand Prix. That's and you see that because I won the last race, I started out at the pole position. Well, that was a totally useless waste of a bowling ball there. He threw it forward. There was nobody ahead of him. So I didn't notice. I'm sorry I didn't notice you guys when you first came in. But looking away in this game even for a second while you're in the race can mean that you're going to lose. You'll run off the track and anyway, for those who have come in, this is SuperTuxKart. It is an homage to Mario Kart with a free software theme, or open source software if you prefer that term, where the karts and racers are representative of various free software projects. I am running the OpenBSD kart, who has they have the Blowfish as their mascot. OpenBSD being a version of Unix. But you will see many similarities to Mario Kart here. That was a switch, so the good things became bad things, and the bad things became good things. They just switched back. I think you might have seen me. Good things switched to banana peels, which are the bad things. Somebody did it again. And normally when the bubble gum pops, it leaves a sticky wad of gum on the road. Might have seen this time, because it was in switched mode, it left a giant nitro barrel back there. But that hopefully will have switched to gum before anybody gets to it. As the things I'm picking up are nitro. These little blue bottles, that's nitro. And there are also larger nitro barrels. The fly swatter, which I just activated, will slap down anybody who tries to pull up near me. You can see on the upper left, it shows which power-ups someone might have. So the part in second place at the moment had a power-up, and you can see that. Oh, they've got gum. So the cupcake is a bomb that you can throw at people. So sorry, Linky, I'm not playing Realm of the Mad God today. 3 days in a row was enough. I did, after supper last night, I started a new character and leveled it up to level 20, so I now have 2 level 20 characters again, but didn't really feel like playing it on stream for a third day in a row, a fourth day in a row, I guess. There. That's what the fly swatter does. Whoa! That person just ran into a banana peel, which gave them a time bomb, which if they bump into me, will transfer to me. Hope they don't bump into me. There. I'd done this track earlier in the stream and got that barrel of nitro at least a couple of times, but both times I did, I also ran into one of the banana peels. That was frustrating. I was saying, I can get that barrel. And I just proved I could. Get the barrel without running into a banana peel. Protective bubblegum. Here comes a basketball to crush me. Boing, boing, boing. Oh, I got that bubblegum just in time. And so instead of getting crushed by the basketball, the bubble popped instead. That was wonderful timing for that power-up. Haha! At the barrel again without suffering the fate of hitting a banana peel. As these cupcake bombs sort of aim themselves, but the last time I threw one, it missed. The opponent dodged. Final lap. If you have a power-up in reserve, not activated, you hit another one of those gift present boxes, whatever you want to call it, it will, if it's the same power-up, it will add another one. If it's a different one, it will replace it. Well, That was not good. Did not mean to go off the track like that. So here we have plunger. There we have switch. So I just switched everything good to bad and everything bad to good. And I did it again, because I'm a big jerk. Really, who cares? I mean, ooh. It's all AIs. It's not like they're going to get mad at me for having them run into gum or hit a banana peel. Well, I hope everybody is enjoying the stream who is here. As I said earlier, this does now have multiplayer. This has been out for years and years in beta. The whole time, for many years, it did not have multiplayer. But a couple of years ago, they finally added multiplayer to this. So if people want to play SuperTuxKart with me, and I believe there's versions for Windows and Mac, we could do that sometime. I have never played a multiplayer game of SuperTuxKart. I've played plenty of single player. And take a cupcake, dude. But it is a fun little game. It is free. It has plenty of carts. Lots of tracks. Many different game modes. I like that sound. Not when I'm about to get a power up and instead get a banana peel. But there's someone close behind me who has a time bomb on them. The person in second place and the person in fourth place both have time bombs. I don't know if that's faster or slower than just running through one of those signs. The signs will get knocked out of your way, but they do slow you down a little bit as well, so I'm not sure which is faster. Magmature. I don't think they'd actually put a racetrack through a lava flow. It seems a little extra dangerous. Anyway, so if any of you want to get this and play it, you certainly may. As I said, it is free. And if you want to play multiplayer, let me know in Discord that you have it and you want to play. Keep hoping it's going to be the speed boost power-up, and it's always something like this, the plunger power-up. Oh, I got 2 plungers. How exciting. Let me see if I can actually look backwards for a second. Yeah. And I almost ran off the course when I did it. Well, that's why I don't do backwards attacks, because it's just too confusing for me. There. That was a backwards attack, except there was no one right behind me. So I shot the plunger at nobody. And somebody behind me has a time bomb again. Person in second, but they're not very close to me. I'm not especially worried that they'll bump into me and transfer the time bomb to me. See? So one of the signs got knocked down. Thought for a moment I was hearing the sound of the basketball heading towards me, but I was not correct. And I win! Yes, I was losing a few times in a row there. I decided to go novice on this particular Grand Prix. So we have completed 4 of the 5 courses in this Grand Prix. 1 more to go. Yeah, my start timing is not very good. I could do a lot better. Hey, speed boost. Some nitro. Doing well. And a plunger. But close enough now, if I really wanted to try, I probably could throw that plunger, or shoot that plunger back at whoever is behind me. Instead, I'm just going to use that speed boost. Ahead here, there should be a barrel of nitro. Oh, and another speed boost. Cool. Yes. Anyway, I'm still trying to pay some attention to chat. As I said, it's a little hard. But I hope everybody's day is going well. Do you have any questions about this? Oh, here comes the basketball. Boing, boing. Ah! It targets the lead racer. So it's dangerous to be in first if the person in second is a close second. Get hit by that thing, and I don't think I've actually gotten the basketball power-up yet. This one I've gotten. The bowling ball. And somebody did a switch. All the presents became banana peels. So I was talking... Thank you, Shayna, for the retweet of my Go Live tweet. I was talking about the bowling ball before and saying, you know, it's really only useful if either somebody's ahead of you or you can do backwards shots. Well, in that case, what I just did was, with the bowling ball, there was a curve in a tunnel, and so the bowling ball has fairly good physics, and it sort of slowed down and started going backwards, making it a hazard for anybody who was behind me. And in fact, it made it a hazard for me a little bit. So it's not only useful in those cases, but it's mostly useful in those cases. Ha! Protected. With the awesome protection of bubblegum. Completed achievement, Unstoppable! So yes, there are achievements as well in this game. And the crowd goes wild. This is not one of the tracks that was in the Grand Prix, but still, I got first. And I think pretty much everybody recognizes that's Tux the Penguin, who is the mascot of Linux. I really don't know who that is at all. I have unlocked track Coco Temple. Wait a minute, I already unlocked that one. And I got a bronze trophy as well because I was in novice mode. Like the wimp that I am. You can see I actually got a number of silver trophies today. These are races that I all did today. But then I went down into here and failed and failed and failed. So let's see. Let's go for that one. Laps 3. Ghost replay race. I don't think I've ever played a Ghost replay race before. That was when they were working on multiplayer. They created Ghost replays so that you could basically race against yourself, or if somebody gave you a saved race that they had run, you could race against them. Kind of developing some of the code for multiplayer. I love that for novice they have you with a pacifier wearing diapers. Trying to shame you into going at least to intermediate. But I'm going novice. All right. Yeah, this part of the track is kind of weird. There's a speed boost area and another and another and another. The way it's banked like that. Looks like the Ghost is pretty close to me. Right fork this time. Yeah, I don't know if you could see it, but if you jump from one fork to the other there, you can get a nitro barrel. Yeah, that's not an easy one. I'm gonna comment once again on the design of these tracks. Oh my goodness. They went to a lot of work, and I really can't notice most of it because I'm too focused on the race. I think somebody just threw a banana at me. That's not nice. Well, they are monkeys. So at the end of the Grand Prix, this was the track that they were showing, I believe. This is a track I haven't actually gone on before. Yeah, all of this is kind of cool. And there's a speed boost right there that you can go across the middle, catch that nitro barrel. I'm not going to do that. So yes, in Realm of the Mad God, I now have a thief and a sorcerer, both leveled up. And ready to start doing snake pits. Yeah, he's throwing bananas at me. How rude. Last lap. About halfway done. Still have reasonable amount of a lead on the Ghost. For those of you who weren't here at the start, I had all sorts of sound issues today. My OBS was not picking up sound at all for a while. Actually, before that, the game had no sound. And then OBS wouldn't pick up the game sound. So that was fun. In case you saw multiple go live things, I didn't actually tweet until I thought everything was fixed, but I have unlocked Grand Prix Off the Beaten Track, and I've unlocked Suzanne, which is this character and cart. Kind of recognize that symbol, but I don't really remember what it's for. Some free software project. All right, so what do we got? We got these three. Oh, this is the Off the Beaten Track Grand Prix that I just unlocked. You know, I don't think having a helmet versus not having a helmet is enough to motivate me to go from intermediate to expert. I do feel somewhat motivated by this diaper pacifier thing here, but I want to get some wins, okay? Bowling ball. 2. Well, would you like a bowling ball, sir? Fly swatter. If anybody gets close to me, they're going to get swatted. Basically crushes them. And here we go, up into the barn. Whee! You can see those pigs. I don't know if those are supposed to be life-sized pigs and we're really tiny. Those are just supposed to be giant pigs. Because in that last one, the monkeys didn't look huge. Uh-huh. Multiple bowling balls. Whee! See if I can do this again. Yes! Managed to get the barrel of nitro without running into the banana peels that are guarding it. And I really should be playing this on at least intermediate, because I mean, you'll look at how far ahead I am when I'm on novice. I'm not really a novice at this game. I'm more of, I mean, intermediate probably is about right. At one time I was actually good enough to do expert and win sometimes, but this is another game that I played for a while. Oh great, and there's nobody near me to transfer this time bomb to. So I will be blowing up. Unless that, no, that didn't, yes it did. So the fly swatter removed the time bomb, and itself, the fly swatter itself was then removed, but the fly swatter saved me from the time bomb. I was hoping for something like that to happen. Bubblegum does basically the same thing. So yes, I'm much better than novice. And yeah, intermediate is just about right currently for my skill level. But I was losing enough on intermediate, and I wanted to get some wins in. It was either that or quit streaming, because the frustration of not having your sound work multiple different ways, well, not having my sound work, was enough that I almost considered not streaming today. Well, I did consider it. I just didn't do it. I did very badly at this track last time, but that was at intermediate. Well, it didn't penalize me. I actually pressed the acceleration key before it was legal to do so. But it must not have noticed, because usually you get a penalty, you get a time penalty. You press the accelerator before it gives you the green light. Yes, somebody parachuted everyone in front of them, and I think it was the person in last place. So everybody but the last place person got hit with the parachute. Let's see if I can actually make this turn this time. Yes, much better. Whoop. I was looking at something else for a moment. Alright, I'm going to try this. What's that? Did I hit somebody? No, I missed. Thought maybe I'd try a couple of backwards attacks. It did not work. Yeah, the physics of the bowling ball attack is nice, because you can, if you're going up a steep enough hill, it can slow down and start rolling backwards, which, if it rolls into you, isn't good, but if you can evade it, it creates a hazard for the people behind you. Yeah, this is much easier than when I played this track on intermediate. Add bubble gum on your wheels. Okay. I'm going to do this switch there. Yes, I shot it at no one. Continue. 2, 3. Yes, even though I had the pole position, I did not accelerate properly. I lost a bit of time. I think I might have hit... Yeah, I hit the second place person. Yay! Finally an attack that succeeds. A backwards attack that succeeded. happy when I'm able to make that, hit one of those barrels that are between two banana peels. Not super easy. The fact that I'm in novice mode probably makes it easier, though. I think the top speed is limited when you're in novice mode. Everything goes slower. I'm not sure how the AI of the bot carts reacts to getting hit in the face with a plunger. For a human being, it's very confusing. You have a very hard time seeing what's up in front of you. Whoa. Alright. Did it again. Good. I've accumulated a lot of nitro. Should start using it. No good if you just let it sit there in a tank. On the finish. Yeah, when I was doing the tracks on intermediate, doing just fine, and then I would do something stupid like that, for instance. Mostly I would run off the track, lose concentration for a moment, and suddenly, there I went. 3 tracks done. I should be able to time that better than I do. Oh, great. Oh my. Wow. Whoa. That was interesting. A bowling ball almost took me out. So there... Probably didn't see it, but somebody tried to plunger me from behind so that they would go faster and I would go slower. And my bubble gum protected me. That's why it popped so quickly. Yeah, you'll notice that I don't trigger power-ups right away if I like the power-up that I have. I'll wait until the one I have goes away. And I will also, if I have one in reserve and one active, I will tend to, if I like the one that's in reserve, I will tend to avoid these presents, gift boxes, whatever you want to call them. Here comes a basketball to crush me. Oh, did it hit somebody else? need a long straight area so that I can try to throw... Oh well. I was going to throw the cupcake at somebody behind me, but I ran into a present and, well, there you are. Oh, whoa! Hey! Yes. Said it before. I look backwards, get confused. Oh my goodness. On the last lap, I have way more nitro than I need. And I win! I am getting very irritated with Twitch Mobile. It's supposed to be helping me right now monitor my stream, giving me an activity feed, and it is not. 4 down, 1 to go. Yeah, those bananas that the monkeys are throwing out onto the track just seem to evaporate. Well, I don't approve of them throwing bananas on the track, but I think they should create road hazards. It seemed to make sense to me. What do I know? I'm sure it was a game design decision. Yes, let's have them throw bananas. Oh, but what should happen to the bananas? Oh, let's just have them fade away. Other games, entire corpses fade away. No one's going to fault us for having a banana fade away. Yeah, I always find that design decision in some games interesting, that they will have the corpses of the enemies you kill sort of disappear or fade or whatever. Which game was it? Postal 2 that I played, where the corpses do not disappear. So you're leaving piles of corpses all over the place. And interestingly enough, corpses can be set on fire. You can have these burning piles of corpses. And if you time it just right, and you have multiple corpses touching each other, a corpse on fire will light a corpse that's not on fire. And the timing is just so that if you have 3 of them, say, arranged in a triangle, they will keep each other on fire perpetually. They don't stay on fire forever, but the corpses that touch it, the corpse, once it goes out, will relight it on fire. So you can have them burning forever. Postal 2 was a very strange game. It was a game that was designed to be, yes, I'm going to get hit by a basketball. It's okay, I'm still way ahead of everyone. It was a game designed to be as offensive as possible to as many people as possible. They put a lot of effort into it, making it offensive. I suppose Someday, if I ever want to have the least wholesome Kevin stream ever, I could stream Postal 2. Because, wow, that is not a wholesome game. It would have to be a... well, the problem is with time zones, after dark, for me, is maybe morning for other people. But it would be like a Kevin After Dark stream. Now, Doom is violent and gory and has demonic symbolism. Postal 2 just really, really tries to be as offensive to as many people as possible. And they go after, like, the most sensitive people or people who are, I mean, they punch down, basically. They are not, they're trying to offend people who already are disadvantaged, let's say. You completed challenge points earned, blah, blah. You unlocked a Grand Prix off the beaten track. Well, I already unlocked that one game. What the heck? It's telling me I'm unlocking courses that I've already unlocked or Grand Prix that I've already unlocked. That seems weird. So that's been about an hour and a half of SuperTuxKart. I think that's good enough. Thank you, everybody who has been here. Thank you for the lurks and the support. I hope you all have a great day. I am planning on streaming again tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm going to stream though, so keep a lookout on my Twitter and my Discord to see when I go live and what I am going to be streaming. Thanks a lot. Bye.